Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose.
Gotta be the light, yeah. Gotta be the light that shines on the dark, yeah. Now once upon a time, not long ago, we was having good times, after time and time, and once again, we coming out with a wing. Light, yeah. Gotta be the light that shines on the dark, yeah.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 National Minority Enterprise Development Week. I'm Lindsay Davis from ABC News, and I'm honored to be your host and personal tour guide as the U.S. Department of Commerce's Minority Business Development Agency celebrates the 37th Annual National Minority Enterprise Development Week. Historically, National Med Week featured a black tie gala and awards ceremony with the nation's finest business owners and advocates. This year, MedWeek has gone entirely virtual, and we could not be more excited. We have reimagined the awards program as a 5-part How I Did It series. Each day, you'll hear from 14 of the nation's top minority-owned firms, champions of minority businesses, and legacy makers in the minority business community, hailing from Georgia, Florida, Maryland, Texas, Virginia, Illinois, South Carolina, and California. Vision, perseverance, triumph best describe the stories that the MedWeek winners have to share with you. We invite you to be a part of the celebration. The How I Did It series is virtually unmissable. So let's begin. Hard work beats talent every time, especially when talent decides it doesn't want to work hard. This session explores the intersection of competition, talent, and seizing the day. Come hear from award winners who have identified, fine-tuned, and played to their competitive advantage to win contracts, create greater access to capital, and grow their businesses. Now let's meet our first award winner for Access to Capital, FSB Agency, featuring CEO Gladys Keith, as she shares her story. Hi, Gladys.
Hi. I'm Gladys Keith, the owner of FSB Agency, Inc. We are a surety agency that provides contract surety services to small, medium-sized businesses throughout the United States. FSB Agency, Inc. opened its doors in 2009. I was the only agent. Now I have 2 producing agents and a back room. I utilize a lot of interns to help run my business.
Have you increased your revenue?
When I started FSB Agency, I was generating approximately $100,000 in premium for the surety company. Now I am close to $20 million in premium for surety companies. When I help a contractor get a surety bond, they are so happy that I have been successful with them. They go out and tell their friends to come to me to help them. So most of my new customers come from referrals from my clients. That's helped me maintain and grow my business.
What would you say is your competitive advantage?
FSB Agency's competitive advantage is my ability to understand both sides of the business. I understand clearly what the surety companies want because I used to be an underwriter. I basically do underwriting all day. I'm looking at documents that I've requested from contractors, going over their financials and all the information that the surety company needs so that they can make a decision whether or not to provide a bond to this client. And most of the time, I'm sitting down with a client telling them, okay, these are the things that you're missing. And this is what I need you to get so that I can complete this file and get the request that you're asking. And that is one reason why most of my clients come to me, and most of my clients continue referring to me, because I make sure that I work very hard getting them what they want.
So how did you do it? How did you become so successful?
I'm considered an expert in my industry. My underwriters, these are the gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, with the surety companies that I have to work with. And a lot of times, the surety company will send customers to me because they say, Gladys, you're a Mikey. You can get things done. And we need you to put this company in order so that you and I, can be successful in getting them a bond. The surety industry considers me an expert, and I think that's a good thing.
How did 2020 impact your business?
I am an essential service. Therefore, I had to keep my doors open because the construction industry is considered essential. And they still have to build buildings, roads, everything out there. So I have to be available for them to provide those bonds that they need to keep their businesses going. So being an essential service has worked to my advantage in keeping my doors open.
Thanks so much for that, Gladys.
Thank you, Lindsay.
What an impactful story. Our next award winner for Minority Veteran-Owned Firm of the Year is FedBiz IT Solutions, LLC. Let's hear now from CEO Don Tiaga about how his competitive advantage has led to his company's success. Hi, Don.
Hello, Lindsay. My name is Don Tiaga, President at FedBiz IT Solutions. We are a government reseller / solution provider, and we've been in business 9 years now. Started in 2011, and we started with just me and my wife as a biz proposal consulting services company. We started with zero capital. It was just us and our own dollars. We had 2 clients, and those clients kind of got us through the first couple years. As we gained additional clients, we had a very high win ratio for them, and that was key to us starting off. Over the years, we won our own contracts, and we started selling. So that brought us into a sales type scenario.
So how did you do it? How did you become so successful?
My wife, Nina, she had finance, corporate tax experience. And my experience, of course, was on the technical and business development and proposals. And we kind of had to learn sales as we went. One of the things I learned, and that's from working for the government as well as bidding on contracts with the government, is that they buy from contracts. Actually, we won a contract today, which was key, so we're actually celebrating here. It is a 10-year, $13 billion contract. Now they awarded multiple resellers, not just us, but it's the door. So our foot's in the door now.
How have you leveraged your competitive advantage to grow your business?
We are a woman-owned, minority-owned, veteran-owned company. Some of them are actually just called economic statuses, socioeconomic statuses that the government uses. The government is required to do so many set-asides, a percentage of all their sales or revenues of the items that they're purchasing to go to these types of companies. They do it for woman-owned, they do it for minority, veteran-owned. That's another big one. The government's required to buy from 28% of their dollars to those type of companies. So they're key. If you're going to be a small business, go after these certifications, and it's all on the Small Business Administrative website for the government. You can go to that site and you can look them up and look at all the requirements. They're all different. Some of them are tougher to go after than others, and they require a lot of information.
What's your blueprint for success?
I worked on a contract for the Air Force, and these were new proposals. And I remember we had one that had 20-page limit, And we saw proposals come in with 30 pages. And basically what we did is we counted the first 20 pages. We took the rest of them out, tore them up and shredded them, never looked at them. So a third of their proposal was gone, never looked at it. They didn't win. So going after contracts, I think, is key if you're going to do government business. And how you write it, how you do that, they have certain sections. So section C, which is the requirements, make sure you meet all those requirements. Otherwise, don't waste your time. Find the ones that you fit in and go after those ones.
How has your growth impacted your employee base?
As far as our sales team, we started out with one sales rep, and we had bid on a NASA SOUP contract, which was a government-wide contract that all government agencies can purchase from. It was a 10-year award valued at $20 billion. I'd love to make that much any given time now, but we're still working towards there. But it helped us jump initially from $500K less a year to a multi-million-dollar company. Since then, we've grown to 12 employees, 6 inside sales reps. We had to have employees that live in a hub zone. So we have one employee in California, even though we're here in Leesburg, Virginia. We had another employee who started for us here, but she wanted to move to Florida, so we actually set her up to work in Florida out of home.
How did you leverage partnerships to create success?
Over the years, of course, with my experience and my relations with different manufacturers, that was a plus to start doing biz proposals for other folks. So I got monthly retainers from 2 clients, and that income basically carried us through. We didn't have to mortgage our home or anything crazy like that. We decided that we don't want to owe anyone money right now, and we don't. You got to start out slow. The other thing you could do is you look at all the system integrators out there, the large ones like SAIC, Booz Allen, Lockheed Martin. They're always looking for small businesses for their contracts to help support what they're doing. We have one relationship with Leidos where we are one of 10 resellers that they use to purchase products for all of their government contracts. And that carries us through in the off season, what we consider the government busy season, which is now, by the way.
What would you say is your superpower?
The contract stuff to me is our secret sauce. But to me, find something that you want to do. I mean, we do specific government work, selling to the government on contracts. I'm sure there's all kinds of other stuff. If you have an expertise in construction, guess what? The government has a bunch of construction contracts that you could go after. I have a friend of mine who was a veteran, and he went after all of the VA contracts, groundskeeping, janitorial type stuff. They still pay good money for that. So find out what you like and do what you're good at. And get a good team. Get some good mentors who can help you. One of my mentors said, surround yourself with smart people. And I think that's one of the things I've done.
Thanks so much, Don.
Thank you, Lindsay, for this opportunity. We do appreciate it.
Now let's meet our last award winner for today's session. The Medweek Minority Export Firm of the Year is CEO Zahir Faruqi. Let's hear how he leverages trust to sustain and expand his business. Hi, Zahir.
Good morning, Lindsay. This is Zahir Faruqi. I'm the president of Venture Aviation, based in Atlanta, Georgia. The company Venture Aviation is known for selling aircraft spare parts. Our customers are the airlines and the military all over the world. We find the solutions for our customers. They know we are available to them anytime, 7 days a week, 24 hours, every day. We're located in a suburb of Atlanta. The city is called Peachtree City, and we've been here for the last 20 years. As the company has grown, we have opened offices where our customers have found a need that we should be there present during their time zone. We have offices in China, in Turkey, in the United Kingdom, and in Canada.
How have you increased your revenue?
And the first year, of course, was very, very challenging because we started the company right after 9/11. Or actually just before 9/11 happened 10 days later. So it was a struggle the first year, and we did not make any money. We were losing money. But luckily, we have developed a customer base that is suitable for our growth. There are customers everywhere in the world, and majority of our customers are abroad. So we have catered for them. And we're doing very well with revenues in excess of 15 million.
What's your competitive advantage?
The competitive advantage that we have over many of our competitors is that when a customer calls us, we take that problem as our problem. If we don't have it in stock, we'll search anywhere in the world to find it. We will find a solution for them, and they like that idea that we go beyond their expectations every time. The fact that we are available in their time zone, roughly about the same time zone as in China and Turkey and the United Kingdom and Canada, that they can call us. So we are available to them any time of the day, any day of the year. And that is what is helping us win repeat business over and over again.
How has your growth impacted your employee base?
To conduct business overseas, this is something that is not in everyone's DNA. Everyone in your company must buy in. They all have to agree that this is exactly what we want to do, because there's a possibility that the shipping methods will be different. There may be different paperwork required, maybe a translation of documents might be required, maybe some approval from the Chamber of Commerce, some more stamps and notarization that might be required. You may need a website that would be in a foreign language. If somebody calls, are they understanding exactly what you're saying? Wouldn't it be nice if you had folks in your company who could speak a different language? So we have those people on staff. 70% of our people are from a diverse background. This is perfect for us. They bring different ideas to the company. When we sit around and talk about a problem, I can see the different ideas that people share and their perspectives, their opinions. And the beautiful thing about the whole thing is that we all share common values, which is giving back to our community. We firmly believe that we need to give back to our community and volunteer our time, whether it's to a Midwest food bank or helping somebody in need. That to us is very essential.
How did you leverage partnerships to create success?
The partnership that we've had with various organizations has been very helpful to us. They have guided us. For example, if I was to go to do business in China, I had no idea how to get there. I went on a trade mission and they showed me how it is done, how to approach customers, how to culturally fit in and be able to understand that sometimes when a customer is saying yes, doesn't really mean a yes. And it requires a better understanding, and we can only do it if somebody has already been there, has done the work, and understands the culture. We've been also blessed with the Georgia mentor-protege connection, who connected us with UPS. UPS was there for us for a whole year, helping us to improve our process and procedures. UPS is all over the world. Having them support us, mentor us, meant a lot. We have become a much, much better company because of that.
What do you hope for the future?
I see the company growing even further in the next 5 to 10 years for a simple reason. Right now, there are many companies in our space, in the aviation industry, who are suffering. Some of them may not survive. Well, what's going to happen to their assets if they are willing to partner up with us, or if they wish to consign their products to us? We can help them because we already have a customer base. We have over 1,600 customers all over the world. So we intend to grow the company further. In the next 5 to 10 years, we will be in a much bigger company. As for my personal self, I'm truly blessed that I have 3 sons in the company. I would most likely pass the baton over to them very soon. I will take on a new role, which is a CEO. To me, CEO doesn't stand for Chief Executive Officer. I consider that the C standing for customers, E for employees, and O for the owners. I will be available for the customers, the employees, and the owners much more than before, and making sure that this company is successful.
Thanks so much for that, Zahir.
Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure to be here.
What amazing leaders live among us. Congratulations again to outstanding MedWeek class of 2020.
Winning this award was truly an honor, but a big surprise. I did not expect to even be considered amongst all the other larger agencies that are out there that are my competition. I truly thank the Minority Business Development Center and MedWeek for this honor. I really, really want to thank the Minority Business Center here in Florida for submitting my company. The center that I'm referring to is the Minority Business Development Center's Expo Center that is operated by Marie Gill and Associates. I want to really thank them because I am so humbled at their confidence in me.
Hi, it's Congresswoman Jennifer Wexton. Congratulations to Virginia 10's own FedBiz IT Solutions on your selection as the MedWeek 2020 Minority Veteran-Owned Firm of the Year. This great honor recognizes all the hard work you've put in to stand out as a model of business success, leadership, and impact on our community here in Loudoun County. I'm proud to represent and support so many fast-growing and successful tech small businesses who are essential partners to the federal government and our military, especially during this COVID-19 crisis. So congratulations once again to Don, Nina, and the entire FedBiz IT Solutions team for this well-deserved recognition. Take care and keep up the great work here in Virginia 10.
It means so much to us. We are a minority. We are a family-owned minority. So we have 3 of my kids that work for me. I have a sister, the employee we have in California is a sister of mine who works for us. And we actually consider all of our employees family. But it means so much just to be able to say that we started from, maybe not even a good situation and became successful. So hopefully other minorities can look at this and say, it can be done. It just takes hard work. I always tell my kids that good luck sometimes comes disguised as hard work. And it's a true statement.
Hello, I'm Nina Tiaga. Thank you for the award. We appreciate this honor and want to congratulate all the awardees.
The award that we are getting as the Minority Export Firm of the Year is something that is really, we are humbled, we are honored that we are being recognized. I can honestly say each and every one person in my company is delighted that we're being honored. And we truly want to thank you and everyone who has given us this recognition. As I've always said, that if we are standing on, like Isaac Newton once said, if you're standing on and seeing something further, it's because we're standing on the shoulders of giants. We've had help from different companies, different organizations, whether it was Exim Bank, SBA, SBDC, MBDA, and the U.S. Commercial Services. There have been so many different organizations who have helped us get to where we are today. The Georgia Department of Economic Development have held a hand and taken us to different places on our trade missions. We couldn't have done it without their help. So we appreciate this. This is a very unique honor. We thank the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Department of Commerce and MBDA, and of course the MED Week for giving us this honor. Thank you.
Tune in tomorrow as we discuss the power of the pivot and how 2020 has impacted the way we all do business.